So this makes you sad?
Yes, because that is a 6-week-old baby.
So like, if I do this,
Yeah, you're eating a baby.
¡A tu casa, gorda p***!
Vaya, esta vegana de OF terminó siendo ultra domada por un pibito. Y es que esta vegana se pensó que podía domar más fácil debatiendo con pibitos, pero al final del día terminó ultra domada. Y esto se trata la sección de hoy, donde les voy a mostrar a vegana de OF siendo domada por pibes.
They knock them unconscious in different ways and then they slit their throat to drain the blood out of them. So,
After they don't feel pain.
but it's murder, right?
No.
Yes. Taking someone's life is murder, wouldn't you agree?
I would not.
Wait, just a moment. You think cows, pigs, chickens are an object? They're not someone.
I never said they were an object.
Well, you just
I
said
said
there's
they were
some.
an animal. I never said they were someone.
You said they're not someone, they're
refers to
something.
As a human, something.
No, someone is any individual, whether it be a dog, a human, a cow, a chicken, or a pig.
Is individual.
They all have a brain. They're all people.
Yeah, they're not people though.
Yeah, they are.
People is a Homo sapien person.
It can be a person is any individual that is sentient.
That's not.
They all. Do you have any
I
pet
do.
dogs or cats?
I do.
So would you call them something or someone?
Yeah, it's a pet. Is that not?
Do you agree they have a unique personality? Do you agree that they want to live?
I mean, some of them.
If I bolt gun them in the head, would you say that's not murder?
I mean, it depends why you're doing that.
Unnecessarily. Taking their life unnecessarily, or maybe to eat their bodies.
If your dog was really sick, would you put it down?
It depends if that's the best decision, but we're not really talking about sick animals. We're talking about baby animals being forced into slaughterhouses to be murdered.
They're not forced, they're raised. Well, they are forced, but by raised.
Yeah, so they're forcibly bred into existence and then they're forced into their murder.
They are.
Yeah.
And to be bred to eat. It's not like we're just picking a random cow and killing it.
But does that, just because that's their purpose that we've put upon them, that we've forced upon them, does that justify murder?
Do we not force upon dogs to be pets as well? Do you have a dog? Do you have a pet dog?
Yes, I have a companion dog.
Which dog? What kind of dog?
He's a Jack Russell.
How much did you pay for that?
I don't know, he's been in my family for 10 years, but I don't agree with breeding animals into existence.
So why did you?
So I wasn't vegan at that point in time. As a vegan, I would never pay for someone by a breeder or anything. I would rescue animals at shelters because lots of animals are murdered in shelters, but I would never pay for an animal because I believe they're not commodities.
A vegan?
Pardon?
A Converse vegan?
I believe they are, but these aren't Converse, they're Ganda.
And is that?
So anyway, back to the start where you said, can you stop, why do you bother people? My question is, why do you pay people to abuse and murder animals?
I don't pay people to do it. I supply and demand.
Exactly, it is about supply and demand.
Why would I pay people? Do I pay my teachers? We pay teachers so we can educate ourselves, right?
Exactly. So when you consume animal,
millions of Australians.
But when you consume animal flesh and secretions, you can't say that you're not directly paying for their abuse and murder.
I'm not paying for their abuse. I'm paying for people to work and have money.
You're paying people to abuse and murder them.
Where do you work?
I'm an animal rights activist, so that's just all I do.
So if there was no animals, right? Then what are you gonna do?
What do you mean, no animals?
If everyone was vegan, everyone treated animals. What's your job then?
Probably have an animal sanctuary where I'd live happily with animals.
All the other animals activists would have the same jobs.
I'm not too sure. I can't really speak upon them, but all animal rights activists have different jobs. Some of them may be doctors, nurses. Some of them may be nutritionists. Jack here is a nutritionist. He helps people eat plant-based. He helps people not consume someone else's bodies and secretions.
And other people's bodies. It's not their bodies, it is harvested meat. So you're saying, would it be more ethical if I went out and went hunting, got a deal?
No,
fishing?
the moral baseline is veganism. There's nothing ethical about eating an animal if it's unnecessary. because I don't want to abuse and murder animals. Yeah.
When did you start to be vegan?
Just over 5 years ago.
Over 5
Yeah,
years?
yeah. You should really watch Dominion on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
It's very eye-opening. It's all footage in Australia in the meat, dairy, and egg industries. It's awful what's happening to animals.
Me chupa un huevo. Me chupa un huevo. Un huevo. Y el otro también.
I respect that.
What is with this?
No, it's good. Well, interested in you.
Okay,
So what
cool.
made you a vegan?
I watched a documentary called Food Choices, and I realized that I was an animal abusing hypocrite because I didn't want to contribute to someone else's abuse and murder, so I went vegan overnight, like on the spot.
So like, you haven't tasted anything since?
No,
You haven't tasted anything?
but that was when I was 23. So I was a non-vegan for 23 years of my life, and then I went vegan just over 5 years ago.
Because
Yeah.
do you feel for them? Like, do you feel for the animals when they get killed?
Definitely. I've been to slaughterhouses and I've seen them crying and terrified for their lives. I've heard pigs screaming inside gas chambers, just here outside of Perth.
But how about free range?
That's a con. It's a marketing lie.
So like,
If someone's living a happy life and then you murder them, does that justify it? Does that make it okay? Just because they're free range?
free range, doesn't that
They're
mean-
still murdered. They're still sent to the same
Are they still
slaughterhouse. Yes. And that includes all dairy cows, all egg-laying hens. It's not just the meat industry. All these industries, once the animals are no longer profitable, they're sent to murder.
So how do you feel when people eat chicken in front of you?
I feel sad. I see a baby. I see someone eating a baby.
So like,
Chickens are only 6 weeks old.
so this makes you sad.
Yes, because that is a 6-week-old baby.
Me atrapaste. Sí, es cine.
So like, if I did it,
Yeah, you're eating a baby. Yeah. Pardon?
How do you know it was a baby?
Yeah, but regardless, that is someone else. Whether they're a baby or not, you are eating someone's body. You've just paid for someone's murder.
What is your sexuality?
What do you mean, like straight?
Yeah, are you
Straight?
so you like me?
Pardon?
So you like me?
Vegans do have better sex, if that's what you're asking. Shame on you.
I was just wondering if you want to, I bought them for you. Would you like
Bought them for me.
just for you?
Tiene que cerrar el estadio. Los genios hacen eso.
Do you know who that is?
It's my granddad's chicken, actually.
So that's a baby chicken.
No, it's an adult one. He's
How
already
do you
died.
know?
Because he showed me. Does your baby want a nugget?
Imagine thinking that you're masculine for eating a baby who had their throat slit.
An adult. Who already died?
Chickens are 6 weeks old when they're murdered. Yeah? Yeah, you feel good to be eating babies?
Take one on TikTok.
No, because you're fucking cowards.
No, we're not.
Yeah, you are. You think you're funny coming up to a vegan eating someone's murdered body. Do you think that's funny? What's so funny about eating a murder victim? If that was a dog,
It was already dead.
would you be
when he
doing the
killed
same? You paid for them to be murdered.
it. No, I got it for free.
How?
Because I work there.
Okay, well, you're creating a demand for animals to be forced into slaughterhouses and have their throats slit. Would you say you're against animal abuse?
Have you ever eaten meat?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I did.
Apart from on your own
But
account.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Send you on TikTok.
Yeah, okay. We got more flesh around.
Yeah.
We think it's funny.
I've got flesh.
So is anyone here against animal abuse?
I'm not animal abuse. I want your opinion on it. Well, I've seen your videos, but in
Yeah.
person, how do you find it as animal abuse?
Well, I just think throat slitting, raping animals, taking their babies away from them, macerating male chicks in the egg industry, murdering the baby male calves in the dairy industry is all abuse. Wouldn't you agree?
When you're like in Africa, you have like a lion, right? and you have like a baby fucking, I don't know, goat, something, anything, they kill that to eat it.
The lion.
We kill a baby cow to eat it. What's the difference?
Me atrapaste. Es cine.
We're all fucking living creatures. It's gonna die.
Well, the difference is that humans have a higher moral compass and we understand morality because lions also murder their own babies. They actually rape each other. Do you think that's justified as a human species to rape one another and murder our own babies because lions do it?
It's not. People still do.
Yeah, but
I know.
Animals don't have their own morality.
But is that a justification? Imagine if we would.
Humans.
Like, solid 10 bushes there.
But you literally just compared humans to a lion. You just justified your actions because lions do it.
We're both living creatures.
Let's go golf.
We're actually all animals, by the way. Humans are animals. So
Exactly. So what's the difference?
the difference, I just told you, is humans have a moral compass and we can understand that murder, abuse and rape is immoral.
So when you get a whole jack, you get a baby mob.
I think there is actually evidence to show that some species of animals do have a moral compass. So you're right.
Dolphins, for example, they eat fish.
Yeah, but they're an obligate carnivore, so they need to do so for survival. Whereas we are omnivores, which means we can thrive on a complete plant-based diet and we don't need to murder animals.
They can eat seaweed.
Igual quiero aclarar algo. Belén, te amo, pero qué ricas tetotas.
How?
boy.
Oh, he's back because this guy is so fucking triggered. He thinks that he's such a masculine. He's gonna get all the bros some babies to eat.
Excuse me.
Give me a Tash, can I have a photo? Can I have a photo?
Yeah, no worries, but not with this fucking flesh in front of me.
I'll go selfie.
Thank you so much.
One thing